what you have to do is how to start my research. Once you are done with all these things, how to start my research from here to here. From here you have come till here. Okay. Now the real journey starts from here. You are clear with what to do, when to do, how to do kind of thing about your research area and so on. Now from here onwards you want to sail. Your journey is different. Now you have traveled from your home till airport or nearest airport in the city. From there you have to take off. Taking off is a different journey, and traveling from your own home to the airport is a different journey. This is a real thing. This is costly, this is dynamic, this is risky. Okay, there are many things in this. So you should, before you get in there, before you go to the airport, you should know more about the ticket, airlines, refund policies, the cost, offers, off-season, on-season, countries restricted. There are many things into this. So like that, while traveling, what is that you are to do, supposed to do? While taking off, what you're supposed to do? While landing, what you're supposed to do? How will be the checkout? How will be the check-in? Okay? Do I need to declare COVID-19 negative? There are many things into this. That is a different journey. Okay? So, why I am talking about this is, till here you are clear. But now, how you want to do is your research method. Okay? When you want to travel to one place, that is your research goal. But how you want to travel is the transport mode. Are you planning to go by your car, long drive, take a bus, Volvo sleeper, or train? Trains are not running, but still you can count that later. Flights, economy flights, business class flights, many things are there. Or you can plan charter flight also. Sometimes it happened in lockdown, charter flights were of a high demand. I think I already shared with you. Did you go through that? Any one of you? Okay. What I do is I will quickly give you.
So many of us are actually having invigilations in the college in the morning classes.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm with you.
Thank you so much for sharing, sir. Actually, because we shared yesterday itself tonight, but we could have gone through because tonight I will have some time you have gone through.
Oh, okay. That's very much fine. I just if someone is there, because why I shared. See, rolling the PPTs for the whole session, I think I never followed that kind of a teaching methodology. You know, what I do is I always share whatever a case study, a PPT, a video, anything. I share that to my students before the class, well in advance, at least one day in advance, so that you read and come and you get all the doubts from the reading. Okay? That's the idea. You know, you'll have fantastic interaction. Then only the learning happens. That is what I believe. Never mind, Miss Jyoti. Don't worry about it. Okay. I will run quickly. Then I will talk about the real thing. Okay. Let me share types of research first. Yeah. So, can you see the screen I shared? Types of research?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Thank you. So this, you can get it, but I want to make it practical to you all. Sometime if you can't understand something, you can stop me. Okay? I will explain. Anytime you can raise your hand or you can voice out and stop me. You are at liberty to do it. Fine. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Research method. What kind of research method you have to take? This one difference you all guys have to understand. Research methods, research methodology. Okay? These two are completely different. Like I told you, when you want to reach your destiny, but in your travel, okay, what mode you are taking is your research method. Okay, That's your research method. Is it flight? Is it long drive by your car or something like that? Mode of travel. That is the method. Research methodology is your own process. It is you as an individual, as a working woman or a working person, working executive or a businessman or businesswoman. You have some earnings. So why did you plan this? When did you start? When are you going to end this? From beginning to end. Okay? Your own research excitement, then defining your own research problem, clear about your research area, topic, and be clear about your topic, then research goals. Okay? Then how do you collect the data? Everything is in research methodology. Research method is what kind of research method you are going to take. That is, you all have to work on this. Importantly, clinical research, I think one in biotechnology and one in toxicology. You two said that. You have to be very careful in research methods. Okay? Is it experimental or is it observation? Clinical studies are very dynamic. Okay? You have to spend a lot of time. You have to give up your lunch. You have to give many things and observe them. Okay? So that is research method. Let us quickly go through them. What are they? When you talk about research methods, many books or websites or YouTube videos, they tell you basically three types. One is exploratory, other one is descriptive, third one is causal. Okay, these three. But within that there are many. What I did is, I did categorize them into 8 areas. Okay. Based on the approach, deductive and inductive. Based on the nature of your research, is it exploratory or explanatory? Policy, based on the policy decision for a company, for a government, is it descriptive or analytical? Based on the need, is it basic or applied, practical or conceptual? Based on the structure, quantitative or qualitative? Quantitative means statistical and so on. Based on the time, is it one time or longitudinal? Okay, then based on location, is it laboratory or on field, on project? If it is medicinal, test versus diagnostic. There are many actually. I gave you the broad picture. Okay, research methods, there are many, but I apply into all areas. These are the broad areas where you can know about a type of a research. Okay, I think if we go through all the slides, it will take a lot of time, but still let me try. Deductive research is a study or something based on the concepts or theories which are known to all or explained or accepted by everyone. That is quite simple. Sorry, someone has a question? Okay. Yeah. So for example, if you in teaching, you all are in teaching or professing, we all are professors or teachers kind of thing. So when we try to, for example, case study method of teaching. Case study method is very popular and well known to everyone. So if someone is doing a research on case study methodology of teaching, so what we try to do is, need for a case study, in the case study, these things are very much well known, and we try to do new things or try to give the results or experiment the case study on a different target group. That's the only thing we can do. That is deductive research. Deductive reasoning, deductive research, deductive teaching, deductive learning. They apply with the same thing. Something is already there. Based on that, you do something else. You try to get some results. Inductive is something different. Inductive is something different. Okay. So why am I teaching the chalk duster kind of teaching? Why am I doing PPT teaching? Why am using PPT while teaching? Why am I using case study? Why can't be innovative? Why can't I send my students to some company? Why can't I send some students to somewhere else? What is the cost of that? Why it is not happening? Why my management is not accepting? Why my dean is not accepting? Why my director is not accepting? Question comes why? Okay? So that is inductive research. This kind of research anyone, everyone will enjoy. And if you are looking for some publication, your research should be inductive research, unless and until it is not new. Okay. On that you can do deductive research, like in finance, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. This is very new. On that you can do deductive research, but apart from that you should look for inductive research. Okay. Then exploratory versus explanatory, I think quite simple. Exploratory is very conceptual, like you are doing a review of literature and so on. But explanatory, no, it has the variables, it is tested. Okay. Then descriptive versus analytical. Descriptive is a kind of exploratory research. You are using the conceptual research. It's like learning. What is that? What is she? What is that subject? Kind of thing. But analytical doesn't stop there. Okay. It is again like inductive research. Analytical is inductive. We can say that. Descriptive research is deductive. Okay. Basic research, maybe our students in MBA, MTech, MSc, they have projects. In masters, they try to do basic level research, which they show it as project. But MPhil students, PhD students, they do applied research in different areas. Then quantitative versus qualitative. Don't feel that qualitative research is superior, quantitative is inferior, quantitative is superior, qualitative is inferior. It is not like that. It is all about the problem you are defining. It's all about the problem you are trying to deal with a solution. Okay. So we can have quantitative versus qualitative. Quantitative is obviously mathematical and statistical. Okay. So qualitative means it happens more with the literature, history, arts kind of areas. Longitudinal, one-time research means like for example, I do a small search, exploratory research on you. Okay. I try to take your own age, gender, qualification and all personal details. Why did you join PhD and so on. So this is cross-sectional. I'm touching all the sections irrespective of your backgrounds. Okay. That is one time or cross-sectional. Then in longitudinal, it is little different. You are highly focused. You have target segment in your mind. I want to know, like I started with my question. How many of you are into academics? How many of you are non-academics? Maybe I was trying to focus academics. Similarly, if I try to select the group that way and try to do research, that becomes longitudinal. Why it is known as longitudinal is the same targets sampling is questioned again and again. Again and again means in the first round of questionnaire I have one set of questions. In another questionnaire I have another set of questions. Again I may have 1, 2, 3, 4 or even 10 rounds of questions interacting with the sample. Okay, respondents. So that is called as longitudinal. Versus on-field research. So it's almost like a desk research or field research kind of thing. Okay, you can use that way also. They are known like that also. That's the difference between laboratory and on-field. On-field is definitely costly. There is something called Geological Survey of India, GSI. It is across the country. Okay, their main role is to go across the country and do the research where iron ore is there, bauxite ores are there, gold mines are there. Kind of. That is very, very tough. I had management development programs done for them. I did 4 or 5 when I was at the IMT Nagpur. The problems they shared, I understood how on-field research is so tough. On-field does not mean that you are going to people and so on physically, personally. No, you have to travel. You have to go into forests. You have to sail different ports. There are many. It is very tough and costly and risky also. And finally, test versus diagnostic research. I think our friend who is engaged in toxicology. She will be knowing more about this. So I would like to summarize. These are 8 varieties of research, and within this we have plenty, abundant. I just threw a snapshot on research methods. Now it is you to ponder, to know what kind of a research that you would be, can link them when you start doing your research. Okay. Research method, you have to know your own research method. Don't choose a wrong research method and try to go ahead. No. Okay. And one important thing is, most of the I'm sorry, I'm not saying you will do that. Most of the PhD students, what they say that my guide didn't tell me that. My guide was not there. Okay, it happens. I'm just saying, don't take it otherwise. I'm just saying, sometimes they may say that. See, understand, research guide is there to guide you. Research guide will not make you a diamond. Okay, maybe some guides do that. Okay, but it is you. It is you yourself. It is Arun, it is Shobha, it is Kansal, it is Arun, it is Prashanti, or it is Nikita. You yourself have to be hungry for kind of a never-ending process. Okay, die another day. It should be that kind of a concept. Then research guide will be excited. They will give more and more. Okay. So, is there any question? Are you clear? So be clear on choosing a research method. You can talk to your research guide. Your research guide is experienced, right? Postdoctoral experience is for maybe for several years. So talk to your research guide closely. Don't expect them to come to you and talk to you, call you, do that, do this. No, that will not help you. Have a good time with your research guide and ask him or ask her, ma'am, what is this? Ma'am, sir, what is that? I'm interested in this. Straight away, no one can tell you. If you are very clear, ma'am, I want to do a study on water harvesting. I want to do some study on organic farming, and I have some ideas in my own village. My farmers are there. My father is engaged in that. Why you want to do this? They are asking me. What should I tell them? So you interact them with your guide, and they will give you this will suit your research method. Okay. Okay friends, is it clear research method? So any questions from this? Yeah, if that, yeah. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. LinkedIn, I'm on SlideShare with Raju Indukoori, and I'm in YouTube with Professor Raju. In the coming weeks and coming months, I'll be doing a series of videos only for research students. So you can subscribe to my channel so that one after the other videos will be coming.